Well, welcome to Hill House Manor. I'm Linda, and this is somewhat of a test. I am going to be uploading some stories about Hill House Manor. There's so many stories about this place, and I thought, well, the best thing to do would be to just tell a story and call that a video and just start telling stories. The first story, of course, is how we happen to have Hill House Manor. We bought this as an investment property. My husband and I, Dale Hill and Linda Hill, we bought this as an investment property. It had 3 units, we'll call them apartments. One of the apartments was not livable. We call it the storage side, and it's probably the biggest space in the house, but it was so not livable, and you'll see that eventually. The other 2 were livable, and they were rented when we bought the house. So the idea was we'll have these 2 properties, or these 2 units that we'll rent, and they will help pay to fix up the 3rd unit. And when we get the 3rd unit fixed up, we'll have rental income, and that's cash flow, and that's why we bought it. Except that we couldn't keep those 2 units rented. People would move in very quickly, but then they'd move out. They would have excuses like somebody was sick, and the only place they could get treatment was Oregon, or Seattle, or California, or somebody was sick, a relative was sick, and they had to go take care of them in someplace on the West Coast. Far enough away that there's no way that a decent person wouldn't let them out of their lease. So after a couple of years of this, having people move in, not trash the place, but you can't move in and out of a house without messing things up. Just the process of moving your things in and moving them out causes some damage. And the lease was never, or the deposit was never enough to cover just what we had to go in and fix. So we decided, well, we have properties here and we're up here working all the time. We'll just, we'll use this as an office. And before you know it, we started noticing things. And then we started hearing rumors about the property. And someone said, well, get a ghost hunting team to come in. Which we had a little difficulty finding a ghost hunting team because we didn't know what that was. But we found one, and we found a couple actually, and they came in and, oh yeah, you have paranormal activity here. So it has grown from there to what it is now. And if you don't know what it is now, then come back and watch some more videos, because I'm going to tell you some stories about it. But this is the intro to the stories I'll be telling, and I'm sitting on the front porch right now, and it's broad daylight. And if I look off, it's because there's a dog out there, and there's people pulling up over there, and there's just things going on out here. Eventually I will tell my stories inside the house, but for the moment I'm telling them right here. More to come.